to the local GMBC chapter, everybody in attendance. I got something to say. Well, it's gonna take a minute to get it out because I was trying to do a video, but I wasn't alone. So it's I just wait. But what I want to talk about is SSI and the disabled community. All right. Me particularly, I'm thankful. I'm not disabled per se, but it's not a good time in my life to go get a job. Me particularly, it's a good time to start my own business, to learn a trade, something like that. But I already learned the trade. I learned management. I learned entrepreneurship. And so, what I want to talk about is the state of SSI, about being disabled. Me particularly, I don't want to seem, I don't want to come off too hard. What the hell happened? All right, I don't want to come off too hard, but what I want to say is that disabled people have a place. If you're partially blind, you have a place. If you get SSI, you have a place. Me particularly, I think stuff needs to be done when it comes to people receiving SSI. There needs to be like a whole program out there. And what I mean by that is, why don't people who receive SSI also receive counseling? Because I think that sometimes in your family, people could say, you know what, you can't do anything, and you're better off staying at home and stuff like that. When in reality, you can contribute to society. And there are programs out there who help, like Goodwill. You can go to Goodwill if you have a disability, and they will help you find a job. They will help you with your disability. They will help find you help medically and all that kind of stuff. But I think people should take a look inside of your family, because you could be abused, be used, all that kind of stuff. People need to speak up and say disabled people have a life. Disabled people can do stuff, but you need 12 o'clock. But you need to know their boundaries. I can do stuff even though I receive SSI. I can cook. I can clean. I can watch TV. I can type. I can help find a job. There is something in this world I can do besides sitting at home and receiving government benefits. There is something I can do besides receive government benefits. Your parents should see that. Your parents need counseling. Parents, guardian, whoever take care of you. They need to see that, hey, even though I have somebody amongst us who has some type of disability and who receives government benefits, they can do stuff. I don't need to just keep them at home. They need to be an active citizen of wherever they are from. They can be active. I had to speak up. I had to speak out for me. But I am a trailblazer. The main point I'm trying to get across is that I ain't just blind. I ain't just partially disabled. I can do stuff. I can cook, clean, help find a job. I can work a 7-hour job eventually. At this point in time in my life, I had pulmonary hypertension, and that takes a toll on your body. And for me, I just want to go back to school, and I want to invest in going back to school. I want to be like, you know what? I want to learn how to be a nurse, because when you learn a trade, that helps you in life. That helps you be stable. See, what I'm doing is taking a negative into a positive. What I'm doing is saying, you know what? Because I went through whatever I went through, I learned about being a nurse. I learned about medicine and medical terminology and stuff like that. So I want to give back to my community. I want to give back to wherever I'm living and say, hey, you know what? I'm finna be a nurse. And I want to help make that connection between medical professionals and not students per se, but patients. Medical professionals and patients. I want to help bridge the gap between both of those two. Because as a medical professional, you don't think about being a patient a lot. You don't think about why your patients won't take their medicine and stuff like that. But me, I do, because I've been there. And it's okay. There are different reasons why you don't take your medicine. Because you're angry, because you forget, because you're stressed. It could be a chemical imbalance with the medicine. And so, that's needed. And so that's what I want to say. What I did, I raised hell. And I am proud. I said, you know what, mama? I can do something with my life. It might always be every day, 24/7, but I can contribute. I am more than just the $700-800 I receive for SSI. I can help out. I can have a job. I can create something. I can be an entrepreneur. I can eventually be a nurse. And because of what I did, She said, you know, I see what you're saying. And I'm proud. I went to the hospital, Bradley Center, and other mental facilities because I went ham, because I got angry. And I don't mind that. You know, because in life, when you have something to say, you say it. I had something to say. I had something to show. And that is the point that I want to be something in life. I don't just want to sit at home. And so I said, you know what? I want to open my own doctor's office. Because one, I learned management and entrepreneurship. And two, I'm learning medical. And when you combine both of them, with the education that I got, that's a doctor's office. There needs to be more support for people who receive SSI and SSD and all that kind of stuff. When you receive benefits, you should receive benefits. You know what I'm saying? People should come around there once in a while and talk to you and talk to your family and all that kind of stuff. And that is what I have to say. God bless, and God bless the United States of America.